I keep getting asked about J.D. Vance. Oh my God, he's going to be so much worse than Trump. No, he's not, because he doesn't have a following. Nobody likes him. Okay? MAGA people don't like him. He doesn't have all the dirt on people like Trump does. Okay? But I'll go ahead and we'll look at cards. I'm going to do the real quick read on him. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on J.D. Vance. But we'll go ahead and look at a clarifying. Just look and see what's there. The quick read. Let me give these a real good ruffle shuffle first, and we'll see what it says. So what can you tell us about J.D. Vance? You know, I don't borrow trouble. We're not to that point. Okay? So people all wound up about him, and we're nowhere near that yet. Okay? So let's see what it says. So in the center of it all, when it comes to J.D. Vance, there is looking deeper into him, seeing what's ahead, the snake in the road, okay, investigating, having that light, okay, and looking at where we are headed with it. So it's about what's being worked on, the work in progress. When it comes to the messages that he's putting out, okay, concrete message about what's being worked on, seeing what's ahead, okay. It's about truth, justice, transformation, the strong arm of the law, okay. These are the judges, etc., that don't play. This is the uncompromising truth which cuts. And what's being birthed. Looking at the potentiality, the messages he's putting out, what's being worked on, with the foundation of the choices in life. Okay? So what are going to be his choices? The message, what he's trying to birth, but yet we have the uncompromising truth that cuts, that's being worked on and being looked into. So a lot of concern about him, okay? Maybe also up there we have the action, what's not being seen, but we have people's nightmares, the worries, the concern, okay? And then we have what's being birthed. We have this charging forward. We have truth. We have the eagle up in the air there. He's on the edge of a cliff. Okay? He's on the edge of a cliff when it comes to the White House and investigations, looking deeper at the choices being made. Okay? So one side of it, we have this wanting to control what's going on around about it, the daily life, monetary things, trying to control, not liking what's being presented, okay, looking at what's coming. There is a new action. And we have, of course, the Pope. Now, the Pope has said, in no uncertain terms, he doesn't like J.D. Vance, doesn't like the policies. So there's new actions, more about the Pope not liking what's there and taking action. Okay? He's about, again, living the good life, surrounding himself with the luxuries that he thinks he'll get in the White House. Again, not taking in any information, blocking the truth, blocked mentally, being blocked. And we're needing to go forward. We're needing to go forward. Mentally, we need to go forward to a better place, and because there will be restrictions put in. He's got a lot of mental restrictions in his world. And really, again, not a person of real action, okay? This is somebody that is just, down and having to deal with a lot of burdens. And the light will be coming in on the pain and the drama when it comes to him having any kind of people surrounding him to help him, because there will be a new cup that comes out and there will be a lot of struggle, okay? When it comes to trying to dominate things and this fight going forward and where this is moving to, when it comes to his message about actions and what's being given out, okay? He is facing loss. He doesn't have the support, okay? Magatonians don't like him. Again, facing loss when it comes to what's being given out. Comes to a message about actions, where it's actually moving to. The fight going forward. His attempting to control. And there will be a lot of arguments, new cups, new things coming out. When it comes to those he wants to bring in close, no, it's not happening for him. Okay? Because we have light on the burdens, that he is one that's not a person of action and control, okay? When it comes to his world, there are a lot of mental restrictions when it comes to going forward to a better place. Again, he's mentally blocked. And for him, it's just about living the good life. But the choices he's making, when it comes to the White House, there's a new action by the Pope. When it comes to his being able to control, he doesn't like what's coming down. A lot of serious concerns, okay? And the hard truth with what's being put forward. And he's on a cliff when it comes to putting things forward mentally and being tried to be birthed, okay? Again, we've got the message coming out of what's being worked on and looking forward and seeing the snake in the road, okay? So, people are so worried about, J.D. Vance is going to be worse than Trump. No, he does not have the dirt that Trump has got on people, okay? He doesn't have the ability to be as snaky as Trump is, okay? People don't look up to Vance. They don't see him as a great businessman, okay? They don't see him as any kind of a something to be put on a pedestal. Not happening with Vance. So this idea, he's going to be even worse than Trump, no. And we don't even know if he will even get in, okay? There's more things that can still happen, okay? So according to the cards, he does not have the support. We already know what a snake he is, okay? That he's just out for the power. He's out for the cushy life. And really, mentally, he's not somebody that's a real go-getter, okay? He's just kind of a mouthpiece puppet. That's it. He sold himself out to get the position he's in, okay? So that's what I get on J.D. Vance.